Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight, a pair of NFC foes squaring off between the Los Angeles Rams and the Atlanta Falcons.
Like a bond, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, they landed in France. Basic shows out in Germany and bought in Japan.
His punter Ethan Evans gonna send this one away. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're gonna need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
So run it down, get your money up. I can run it down on all of us, on my people now. On what I love, ooh, baby, we run it down. Yeah, the minute the sun is up, there's no rest to my shut it down. Whatever I got your money up, believe what I got, put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of us.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Penix to the air to start us off. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Penix now on first down. It almost says he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. 16 yards on the play. And the Falcons will have a first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Firing quickly is Penix. Complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Again, Penix to the air. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That play flies wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you are that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. From the shotgun, Penix. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? ODB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Let's go now.
Here's Robinson up the middle. Nothing doing up the middle there, Brock. He goes outside, picks up 5. 5-yard pickup sets him up with 3rd and goal from the 3.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Now Penix on 3rd and goal. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Pitts dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down. So now on is Younghoe Koo for the Falcons field goal. This is a chip shot from the left hash.
With how well they were eating up yards and first downs, you know that kicker wanted to come out for a PAT, but he'll take a field goal, and he'll take 3.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. First call here coming from the shotgun.
32. Set. Blue 60.
Stafford to the air to start us off. Pass complete. 2-2 Atwell. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Now run here with Blake Corum. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12 there. And it brings up an LA first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Working from the gun, here's Stafford. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
On first down, here's Stafford. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
On second down, a run with Williams. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Here's Evans set to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 5 at the 40-yard line.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5. Penix working from the gun. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Brought in inside the 20. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons just need 2 snaps to steal a lead. Cool with the extra point. And the Falcons push their lead to 3.
The score, Falcons 10, Rams 7. Bradley
Out to kick it
Pinion
away.
set to
Here's
kick
Pinion.
off.
Return starts at the 3. Ooh, poor effort there. He only gets it to the 15 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, got 80. Double right. 40 got. 40 got. 20 hot.
Stafford back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Rams football. They have 2nd down behind the sticks.
180.
Trying again, following the sack. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing 3rd down.
First sack, brought with the card. This one, I think, sent it off the rails entirely. It's taking the L. And each of the first 2 plays leaves this offense looking at a very unlikely 3rd down pickup.
From his own end zone on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that brings up 4th and long. The Rams are set to punt. And his first effort, a tough one. It's going to come from the back of his own end zone. They get through quick. It's blocked. They got it. And did he lose track of where he was? He just ran out of the side of the end zone. That's a safety. Well, Brock, we get paid to do this, so we're going to do our best to talk through it. But I think there's really only one person who could explain what we just saw right there.
Yeah, and after giving 2 points to the opponent, I don't think anybody wants to hear his explanation.
He may not want to talk, but I have a feeling the coach over there on the sidelines is going to ask him, what the heck just happened? Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. His charge towards the line. It's right around the VR.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 31-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
From the 31. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
19, Tiger, 19.
Throwing now on 1st down. Penix. His back. It's Robinson. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
They've got first down from the 31. Penix here from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
It's Penix yet again. And this time they can't connect, so that's incomplete. Been favoring their back this drive. Let's see if it's going to continue now on third down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
No connection on the last play, and out third down.
Please. Hawk 70.
And again, it's Penix. Short pass brought in. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
70 Lions.
A toss now to Robinson. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
That's a pretty good look right there at the struggle offensive linemen have. Athletically, they're just not as fast as these linebackers. And if they don't win early, those linebackers outrun them and make a play like that behind the line.
Ready. 70 Rangers. 18 Cardinal.
Here's second and 14. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Emmanuel Forbes makes the play. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he takes this one back and in for the Los Angeles pick six. Wow, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
Adams put in motion right. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Defense had a chance to scheme it up, now lined up to defend this try.
Lady.
Safford's going to throw for it. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. Ooh, I love seeing this, Brock. They got surprised with a pick six. But they made absolutely sure there would not be another 2 added on.
They're kind of the epitome of sudden change, especially on such short notice. Not a lot of time to get prepped on that sideline to get out there to defend the 2-point play. They did their job and limited the damage that came from that interception.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. From the 38. To the right side and reeled in by London. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. Give him 30 yards on that one. And the Falcons will have a first.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Penix on first down. Another one here to London. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
A 6-yard pickup.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. The Falcons
7-yard line.
at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 27. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
18, right in. Liking 18. Go street. Trap 60, trap 60.
Penix on 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Koo able to put it through. And they've taken back the lead.
Makes the score.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good. Get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Blue 60. Hey, 5-0. 50-50. Sit out.
Rolling from the pistol. Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. After one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for a 2nd down.
I love a good bootleg just like every other quarterback does. And bootlegs are most effective, Kate, when you're running it first and you deceive that defense. But if you're not running it, or it's a poor fake, or you got a defense that is sound, or you have the opportunity to get hit in the face in less than 2 seconds, just like that.
Another try following the sack. Completed to his running back. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line. Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. That's complete. Naku on the left side. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
50. 280. 59. 10.
Throwing now on 1st down. Stafford has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line.
2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
Double right.
Now Stafford again. Drops this one down here for Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. They'll come up 1st and 10. They send a man in motion.
59! 22! Hey, Red!
Stafford now on 1st down. Finds him on the crossing route. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
32!
First down throw here for Stafford. Who's got it again? And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the 1st and goal. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Ready! 32! 80! Hey, 54!
Working inside the red zone. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Okay, you get down to this tight red zone, and there's only so many pass plays you can run, largely because you don't have enough space to operate. Defense knows it, too. Give those guys some credit. They were all over that one.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Stafford throwing again. And they will score. Touchdown, LA! The Rams take the lead just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams jump in front now by 5. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
It's not enough. You solid left, but it's not enough. You better reach them, but it's not enough.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Pepper 11.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Let's go now. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
One final shot before the half. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Fields this one at the 3. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, I wonder, Brock, who's got a birthday over on that sideline, because they got a gift to begin this second half. Their offense getting an immediate chance to do something about this deficit.
And that gift delivered by the special teams, right? Everybody talks about the offensive, defensive adjustments, but the last voice is that special teams going, set the tone, and boy, did they ever begin the second half.
It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a first and goal.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed to the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Firing quickly as Penix, complete. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons take the lead right away in half number 2. Drake London with the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great outfield quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Well, he just caught them a touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. On 1st down, here's Stafford. Catch made the right side by Nakua. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Stafford from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
180! 11!
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Hey! 20! 59! Hey! Go!
From the gun, a carry by Williams. He gets it ahead, lines up with about 3. Play made there by Clark Phillips.
Hey, that's a run that's home run on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
20!
They put a receiver in motion here left. Stafford now on 3rd down. He finds Adams, complete. And they make the tackle at the 38. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First and 10. Here's Stafford. Hits him on the in route. And this one does not go far.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short game. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Ready. Waiting.
Give to Williams from the gun. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so that means third down coming up.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7.
Look, 21.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
And the Rams first down.
Hey. 280. Easy, alert. 50. Hey, 5-0.
From the red zone now. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that'll bring up second down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
That throw behind his intended target. No luck finding his receiver that time. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I think if you look up the in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Set. Blue 6, 59.
It's Stafford once more. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Joshua Carty after the Rams field goal try. From the left hash, about 31 yards out.
A 31-yard attempt.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that will tie things up in the 3rd.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Penix. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So second down coming up.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback. You're about to get absolutely blasted. You've got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
Third and just 2 to go. Penix working from the gun. That one complete to Pitts. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Throwing now on first down. Penix has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. Creates space. Take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. This game remains tied after 3, so we'll decide things right here in the 4th quarter. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
60, 70, Timberwolf, Riggs.
Again, Penix to the air. He fires one deep down the middle. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work. That throw intended for Drake London. And now it's third and short.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Pass complete to Robinson. And he's able to get this down to the 36. He gets 6 on that play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
For a Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. So the false start backs them up 5. Here comes second and long. Penix here from the gun. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Penix facing a third and long. This back, it's Robinson. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it.
Cowboy 80. Reload. Go get him.
Penix gives himself up after picking up that first down.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. To the air with Penix. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Throwing from the gun here. Pitts brings it in. And they have us down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Falcons will have a 1st.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the 1st down.
1st down and goal to go.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal.
Let's go. Turn up. Panther 60.
Here's Robinson. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
It's a gain of a yard, but they needed just a couple more inches. 3rd down.
Well, Kate, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Running with Robinson. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Falcons take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Koo on now for the extra point.
Youngway Koo lining up for the point.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7.
30. Rams 23.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Stafford. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. And this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the 4th quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop kick gives him new life. This is 2nd down.
Monday.
Stafford now. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this 3rd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
White. 32. 20.
Looking to throw. And that one complete. Oh, he loses the football. And the Falcons get to it. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Rams down by 7. The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down. Desperation time here. They connect for the first. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line.
First down, Rams.
Back to throw. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered creating that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
Double right. 40 got. 40 got.
Setting up to pass. Connects on the crosser. At the 20. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA. The Rams cut it to a point late in this one. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the fourth. Tie ball game now as they send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Way too far up there. They can't connect.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Inside 90 seconds to play. Here's 2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. Dumps it off to Robinson. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. The slated downs to approach here from the 40.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And they take him down right along the 30. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. They'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
On 2nd down, Robinson. A lot of grass ahead. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, you get some serious yards on the table.
Here we go. Here we go. Bravo 80.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play in first and goal situations, too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
For the field goal. A 24-yard attempt.
That one is good! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
That field goal gives it the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. This one winds up as a touchback, so they're going to have one final snap to work with.
At their own 20-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Here he goes, one final shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Falcons earn the win in this one. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say goodbye from Atlanta.